Alright, we're going to continue on with the chicken brooder. I got the hardware cloth laid out. Here's the framing for the top, or the lid. We're going to go ahead and make a cut here to get the chicken cloth for the lid. Good stuff to work with here. Alright, so one of the things we talked about is adding some corner bracing here. So I'm just going to walk through this real quick. It's pretty straightforward. Alright, now we're going to add these little tiny hinges. And they are little. I'm not a fan of these things. I wish I would have known that they were this small before I bought them. That's what you get sometimes when you buy things on the internet. As they say, you get what you pay for, and I definitely got what I paid for. But I guess as long as they work. Alright guys, tell me how this opens. Not bad. That should work. Alright, we have some scrap boards sitting around. But this is pretty much what I was thinking. So here's our completed chicken brooder. We can house, I don't even know how many on each side. Depends on the size of the chicken. Cornish crosses, they grow a lot quicker, so they get a lot fatter, so they probably opened all the way up. But layers, you could probably get 20, 30 layers on each side easily, and they'd grow out just fine. So now we're all set for chickens. We just need to wait for them to show up. And I'll show you real quick where I was going to put the heat lamps. And I got 250 watt red heat bulbs. So that's what it looks like. Now for me, I'm planning on taking these shields off and running it without. I just wanted to show you what it would look like. Because my thought process is I can take them and set them directly down like that. So then if I need to get them lower, I can hang them off of a wire. Then then they'll come down. But now they'll sit real low. So doing a quick experiment, and I have it plugged in, hanging from that wire, so it's sitting pretty low right now. We'll see how warm it gets in there. All right, so it's been on for a minute or two. All right, I got a laser temperature gun here. We're gonna give it a shot. 93.3, 93.5, 93.7, it's still going up. And then come over here, away from it, 54.5, 53.7, 57, getting closer, 62.7, and then directly under it, 96.2 right now. Hey cows, how's everybody doing today? It's a whole lot warmer out here than what it was. I think it's almost pushing 40 today. Everybody's chewing their cud, relaxing, enjoying life. Until I showed up. Hey, piggers. Didn't mean to scare you. Just wanted to give you a little bit of an update here on the farm. As you know, we got our 3 breeder pigs. We're looking to have some piglets, hopefully by October of this year, so that way we'll have meat to sell at the farmer's market or registered IPP pigs to sell next year as well. We have our 4 steers. They have a, how do you say this? A date with the processor in November, so they'll be going to freezer camp then. And we've got chickens on order, hopefully. I've placed orders. We've got 65 Cornish crosses coming, and I've got 8 turkeys coming. So the big update is later this week, we'll have the inspector show up to our house and go through and fill out a bunch of paperwork, and then we will be registered to be able to sell at our local farmers markets. And we got to fill out our application to get in there as well. So if all goes well, we'll be going to our Baldwin Farmers Market every single Saturday morning to sell our products, our meat products that we currently are raising on the farm, and then we'll be looking to expand from there. So it's definitely coming together. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of long days, long hours that are going into this, but it'll be well worth it in the end. Hey, piggers. So, like I said, these are our breeders. We have 2 gilts and 1 boar. They are not related, and they are registered IPPs, Idaho pasture pigs, so we're really looking forward to raising them here on the farm. Some of the qualities that they're supposed to have, a little bit more of a friendlier temperament, from my understanding. A little bit more prone to eating grass and grazing, which is great. That kind of fits our farm philosophy here. And they don't root nearly as much as what your standard pig breed would, which is exactly what we want. We don't want them to be chewing up our pastures out there. So we're going to keep them and rotate them around with the cattle. So as you can see, our steers are still doing good. Growing, getting a lot bigger. Although this coming in and out of the mud season is really kind of hampering our ability to keep everything clean. It's thawing out just enough that the top layer is getting greasy, allowing them to get muddy, but not thawing out enough so that way we can actually scoop or move any of this stuff. It's still very frozen underneath here, and we just can't move that with the tractor. Sit. All right, we got our chicken brooder completed. We got our chicken tractor behind me is completed, so we're in a good spot right now for spring to hit. Just waiting for chicks to show up. For me, my first order for Cornish crosses is May 8th, or the week of May 8th. So we're a little ways out. I'm going to see if I can't pick up some egg layers prior to that so I can get them through the brooder before my first batch of Cornish crosses. Wow. Before my first batch of Cornish crosses show up. So like always, Thank you for joining and subscribing and watching. Please share with your friends and help us grow our channel. A lot of good content coming throughout the summer. We'll be getting into hay season before you know it. Just need to make it out of all this long winter that everybody's been facing. So, appreciate it. Have yourself a wonderful day. Watch my no, I can't even speak. Watch my tutorial. There we go. Watch my watch my tutorial on how to fight hardware cloth.